Good morning. I am so happy to see you. Today's video lesson is, oh teacher, my goodness. Good morning, Jake. How are you? Oh, I'm not feeling very well. Why not? I'm feeling guilty. Oh, Jake, what did you do? I was playing over at my friend's house, and he had a pretty red car, and I wanted it. So when he wasn't looking, I stuck it in my pocket. Oh, Jake, that's stealing. That's not good. No. And then when my mother asked me where I got it, I said my friend gave it to me. Oh, Jake, that's lying. I know. What do I do now? Well, first thing you do is you confess it to Jesus so that you can be forgiven. And the second thing you do is you tell your mother what you did. And the third thing you do is you give the car back to your friend and you say you're sorry. That's what you do. In fact, I have a story for this Sunday school that is exactly what I think you need to hear. It's about a man named Zacchaeus. Want to hear it? Yes, I do. Yes, he does. Zacchaeus was a wee little man, as we used to sing, but he was a great big sinner. Now you can see how short he is here, but he was a great big sinner because he was a tax collector, and the way the government collected taxes back in those days, it would say everybody on your block had to pay $10,000 in taxes, and you would pay the $10,000 for everybody on your block, and then you would go around with Roman soldiers and knock on their doors and take as much money as you could get. And so tax collectors took a lot more than they were owed. So they were hated. So Zacchaeus didn't have any friends. And he didn't deserve any friends either because he was a big thief. And as you can see, people didn't like him. Here he is. And he's standing behind everybody. People didn't like him. So they wouldn't let him get through the crowd to see who he wanted to see. And who he wanted to see was Jesus. Jesus was coming by. So what Zacchaeus did is he climbed into a tree to see Jesus. He climbed into a tree. Now I have a better picture to show you of Zacchaeus up in that tree. He climbed into a tree to see Jesus. And as Jesus was walking by, Jesus saw Zacchaeus. And Jesus said, Zacchaeus, you come down because I'm going to have lunch with you today. Well, Zacchaeus was so proud and so happy and so grateful that someone wanted to be his friend that he went home with Jesus and he fed Jesus a really nice lunch. And Jesus talked to him about God and about forgiveness and about everything that he had come to do. And at the end of lunch, Zacchaeus said to Jesus, if I have stolen anything from anybody, I'm going to give them back 4 times as much as I ever stole, and I'm never going to steal again. And Jesus said, I have come to seek and to save the lost. And by that he meant he had come to seek and to save sinners like Zacchaeus and you and me. Now, When your parents were growing up, they may have learned a song about Zacchaeus, a wee little man, and a wee little man was he. And they can teach you that song, and you can sing it. I am sending you some more stuff to help you teach the lesson. If you're teaching it to younger children, this will help you. I have a simple lesson plan here for those of you who are teaching little children, littler than you. And there is a find the crosses picture that you can find the crosses in and then color. And there is a picture that will help you teach the story. Here's Zacchaeus, the wee little man, and here he is in the tree, and here he is having lunch with Jesus, and that'll help you tell the story. And I have a leaflet for helping you review the story that you have told. And I have included 2 different ways that you can review the story. Lots of things that you can do together with your family at home. And here's another thing. You color the tree. See, it started, but you color the tree. And then you can tell the story using these people. You can cut them off and tell the story. And there are lots of pictures in here for you to color. Here's one. And here's one. And here's one. And then for older children, there is a crossword puzzle that you can do. And there it shows you how to make a spinner with a pencil. And here are some things that you can copy on stiffer paper and make one of those spinners. So I hope that you have fun teaching this lesson. Oh my gosh, and here's Jake again. How are you now, Jake? Oh, I talked to my mother, and she's forgiving me. And then we're going over, and I'm going to return my car to my friend. And I don't feel guilty anymore. Well, that's good. And I hope that you have fun teaching the lesson. And I will see you later. Christmas Eve for sure, and in person. Have a nice summer. I'll see you later.